and clear. Doors are closing. Train is about to move.
Woke and Ready TV, like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time I drop some content. Now let's get right into it. Now, on August 22nd, I believe it was August 22nd in North Carolina, this young Ukrainian lady lost her life on a train after being stabbed to death by another passenger that was just sitting behind her. As y'all saw in the video, they stopped it because I can only imagine. They said what happened was, before they stopped it, well, that moment that they stopped it, he stabbed this lady up. She was holding her neck, and then she just collapsed. And then this another video shows him walking, down the aisle with a train. I don't know if he was saying something. He took his hoodie off, and he had blood all over him. He left the knife at the scene. He got off the train. They did make an arrest. They made an arrest, and he said he had priors, like 14, other priors. You know what I mean? I'm just stating the facts right now of what happened. I forget her name. Rest in peace to that woman. It's just sad. It's sad, man. Listen, before I get into everything that I want to talk to, I just want to say, ladies, please watch your surroundings. Men too, watch your surroundings. If something don't feel right, try your best to remove yourself out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? When you on a train or out in public, wherever, try not to use headphones. Keep your head on a swivel and go with that gut feeling. The reason why I say this, right? Because if you watch the video, I watched this video a bunch of times, and every time I do content, I make sure I watch the video a lot of times just so I can analyze what I can analyze and take in the energy from what I see and what I feel. And from what I feel, that lady was terrified when she sat down. She was terrified. There was something inside of her telling her that something was wrong. If you look at the video, they gave each other eye contact. It's a split second, but it's eye contact. Eye contact. He made eye contact with her. She made eye contact with him the moment she was sitting down. And sometimes the eyes tell it all. And his facial expression was, this bitch. Put his hand on his head, like kind of shook his head. So I started thinking, like, do he know this woman? Now on the news, they said they had no, previous encounters. But how do they know that? Or is it something the news is not telling us? Because me, personally, I don't believe anything on the news. You know what I mean? They say believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. The news, I don't believe none of the stories that they let out to be, or it's always something more. I believe that they're just going to feed the audience what they want, what they want us to think and what they want us to know. It can be a lot more. I'm trying to explain something to y'all without sounding crazy. But before I get into that, I just want to say, if you watch the video, these two spirits, that the man and the woman, they recognized each other. They recognized each other. Like, they knew who each other was. Maybe it wasn't in a physical. Maybe it's on a deeper spiritual level. Maybe she knew her life was about to come to an end. And she tried to drown it out by putting them headphones in her ear. Because this guy didn't hesitate. It's like he was being instructed by something higher than himself to take this woman out. He could have murked anybody else on that train. Why her? It's because she sat in front of him. Is it because she was a white woman? He just don't like white people? I don't know. But they made eye contact, and he shook his head like, this shit. Watch it again and again. Watch this video again and again. Take it to the beginning. And before you know it, he pulled that knife out and did what he did. Sad. Now, on a deeper level, without sounding crazy, I mean, it's 2025, so I don't leave nothing off the table anymore. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what's going on. But I do know, and I know this for a fact, because I know I seen it with my own eyes. If y'all go back to one of my videos from months ago at my job, it's people, or whatever you want to call it, walking this earth that's not human. They are not human. They might look human. They ain't human. And there's a lot of other videos out there, and there's a lot of stuff being exposed. What they saying, the veil is being lifted. They saying the Anunnakis is back, and they're fighting. There's wars in the sky. Who knows? I'm not saying that this is the case. He could have had some mental illnesses, but it seemed like he was instructed to take this person out. And I don't want to disrespect this lady because I don't know her and she lost her life. And I don't want to make it seem like, oh, no, she was a demon. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying it seemed like he was instructed to take her out. Like he didn't hesitate. He could have took anybody out. Now, he could have been on some type of medication or off his medications. We don't know yet. But why did she look at him the way she looked at him? As if she knew who this guy was. I mean, it's kind of weird that she just happened to be from the Ukraine. You know what I mean? You happen to be from Ukraine. Is it a staged event? I don't know. I don't believe anything that media is telling us. And I don't, it's just, I don't leave nothing off the table. From what I analyzed and from what my spirit is telling me, it's something deeper. It was something deeper, man. So I want y'all to watch the video. Like I said, it's sad, but it's stuff going on in this world that we don't have a clue about, yo. And we will never understand. And they not just going to come out on TV and say, oh, yeah, this is what it is, because motherfuckers is panic. People wouldn't know how to take it in. See, it's so much stuff going on in this world that, you know what I mean? They just want you to think everything is boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? It's people just being treated for stuff in psychiatric homes and stuff like that. And they're not crazy. They just tapped into something deeper. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not saying that's the case with this, but it's something isn't right. These two, it seemed like they knew each other. They knew each other. She was terrified when she sat down. Like, oh my God, look at her face. And he was irritated as hell. Yo, I don't know what's going on in this world, man. I don't know what's going on, but something ain't right. I'm telling y'all, something ain't right. Maybe it'll come out, maybe. Like sometimes it's so much stuff that happens. The truth will never really come out. You ever see people just out here randomly doing stuff just to be doing it? They saying this guy did this because he wanted to go back to jail and he had nowhere to go. I don't buy that, because there's so many other crimes that you can commit without taking someone's life to go back to jail. Why he choose this moment to do that? You know what I'm saying? He could have went out and tried to rob a bank or something. At least he would have been good if he didn't get caught. He had somewhere to go. He had a shitload of money. That would have been a win-win. Why not just go rob a bank or armor truck or something like that? You know what I mean? Test your lucks with that, and you go to a federal jail. I ain't persuading nobody to do no crimes or nothing like that. Don't get that from that. But if he was in that, I don't know his situation. If I was in a situation like his, and look, I just want to go. I need somewhere to stay. I don't think I'm going to go take somebody's life. You just gave up on life, everything. You know what I'm saying? I at least take my chances with hitting a damn bank or hitting a lick. So I don't buy that story. But for the woke people out there, for the people that's conspiracy theorists and all that, that's what they want to call people. But I think it's just people out there that's more tapped in to the spiritual world. And, you know what I mean? People just know when something don't something is not right, like me. Then you can't explain this to people that's not tapped in. They'll look at you like you crazy. But for the people that's woke, they know where I'm coming from. If you watch this video, you will feel that something isn't right. Is it a staged event? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's staged. But I wouldn't be surprised. But I think it's something deeper. These two knew each other in some kind of, maybe it wasn't in a physical, but they spirits didn't match. Maybe they were enemy. I don't know, man. It's where I had to make a video about it. I had to talk about it, and it sound crazy, but it ain't far-fetched what's going on in this world right now, man. It's a lot going on, so pay attention, man. It's Woke and Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Peace and love.